No is often temporary. Persistence turns obstacles into triumphs.
Right.
Can you share us, give us an example of what you meant by that?
Working at the foundation, for example, my father, and again, another thing he told me, being precise, is you had to show him that something was worthwhile. If he wanted to implement something and he didn't really think the case was made, he would say no. But it didn't mean never, necessarily. If you came back around at a different time and changed something, maybe something is different with the organization. Maybe there's something different with the person who originally said no. Maybe they're seeing something else. Maybe their frame of mind is different. If they said no the first time, it may be yes the next time or the third time. If you have a clear vision and you've determined that something is really the right thing to do or a good thing to at least explore, it's worth plugging away. Keep trying. One no doesn't deter anyone. You hear about inventors, Bell, Edison. They failed a lot more times than they succeeded. People remember the successes. So no doesn't necessarily mean never. And if it's no from one person, maybe it's yes from someone else. Brian Epstein, the manager of the Beatles, was trying like heck in the early 60s to get them a recording contract. He kept getting no, one after another. No, we don't need these guys. They're in the wrong place. They're from Liverpool. Who are these guys? Now, Decca Records said no to them. But he ended up going and eventually got in with Parlophone, and they met George Martin, and they became the Beatles.
I think
that was
I think, you know, if we talked about action language theory, I don't know if you're familiar with that.
A little bit, yeah.
The word no actually has a physical, it's actually your body responds. It's just like if I yelled fire, your mind would catch it, hear it, but your body would feel it.
It affects your nervous system.
Yeah, and it's because in a sense, if you think about, you say that gut feeling, you hear that expression.
Yeah.
But actually, there could be thought mechanisms that are not just in the head, but in the nervous systems. But when you say no, there's the body from action language theory actually responds. They did a study on dead frogs. They had an electrode, they put it in their heads. And so what they did was they put a shadow over their eyeballs. Frog was dead. They connected electrodes to the brain, and the shadow hit their pupil, and their tongue would go straight out. It was a muscle memory.
Yeah.
The frog was dead.
But the electric impulse was introduced into the brain.
Yes. And so a shadow went over the eyeball, and whoop, the tongue would go out and try to.
So the dead frog saw, so to speak, the fly.
Yeah, and react. It was in the muscle.
Fascinating.